Hello, hello, and a happy new year to you all. Since this is my first Sunday of the new year. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let me go find my shizness so I can make sure this stuff is working. And see, too cool not to build a school. There we are. There we are. And let's pull up our chat. Oh, look, we already got a light. You guys are so cool. Alright. As long as that chat just pulls up, it's taking forever for some darn reason, whatever. And it's Jen and David. Welcome, welcome. So I had a nice stream from Demetrius. That was fun. Good chats all around there. And then at the same time, I was also paying attention to the Detroit Lions game, and they beat the Vikings, division rival. It was a great game. It was actually pretty close. It was a good one, and I'm pretty excited about that. So, yep. Today we're back. We're welcome. Today we are back in Westwood. I was talking about it last week, and I was talking about coming over here and getting started on a new section of town. And as I was thinking about it, I started working on it over the week. And one, I'm having trouble building the on-ramp, off-ramp in this area because of the way the train track is right there. So I've had a couple ideas, don't know what I want to do, and I'm just going to leave it alone for now. So I'm not even going to do that. We got started on a new section of town last week, or actually the past couple weeks here, kind of brought together with this. So I think we're going to stick to this, come back over here, and finish up some stuff. And like I wrote in the title, today is going to be all about building this really sweet high school. I took my time on it. I really had fun building this in my tester build, and I have some ideas to make it even better in this build. So, yeah, we are going to start off, first of all, I wanted to start off looking at, what's going on with my phone? Oh, it's just telling me the Lions won. Anyway. So, in fact, they have won 12 games in a season. They haven't done that since 1991. In 1991, oh shit, I might even been in elementary school. Oh my god. Let's see, I was in high school in 94, so 93, 92, so I was in like 6th grade, end of 5th grade, 6th grade. Yeah, 6th grade then. Would have been my 6th grade year of junior high. Like, holy crap. That's how long it's been. So, anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. It looks like you guys are asking each other there. So, good. And, yeah, so today we're going to come back over here to the fishing district. We're going to create this little living area over here. And I wanted to create this really super awesome high school. Part of that is we're going to add in a few other things that we need in the area. We're going to need a bus station to help people get over here because they are pretty much kind of cut off at the moment. Part of that also, we're going to extend this road, cross the river, and connect it in over there to that other road. After I did that in my test build, this road got so heavily used, like, it was absolutely amazing. Like, not heavily in a bad way, but, like, everybody was using that road. It was a major road. And then I brought a few other roads around. I had to do some finagling and moving and stuff like that. But as you can see, as long as we get to certain areas, we will start improving and removing things in the city that I didn't really want in the first place. Like, a lot of the stuff here, I really didn't want here in the first place. So at some point, I wanted to get rid of it. And working on this side of the city is kind of a good excuse to get rid of that. So, yeah. Just came from Demetrius' stream. Yeah, Demetrius' stream. You guys were having some fun over there. What I did catch in the comments when I was checking in on that stuff, like, I was actually busting up. Especially when we were talking about, like, all the lot lizards and stuff at the end there. I was actually being able to pay attention. Alright, let's see here. Is this on pause? It sure is. Okay, so let's get into things here. So Smith Heights, Smith Fishing District's here. Let me go in here and show you some stuff. Why I changed my mind on a few things. Like, I was going to make Smith Heights just those little, like, 6 rectangles there, kind of make them just the housing and stuff, and then I changed my mind. I decided to go a little bit different with this, And that's because as I was looking around, I looked at the noise pollution. Noise pollution, as this area builds and grows in Smith Fishing District, is going to increase, and it's going to make this whole area right here in these three a noise fest. So what I decided to do was let it be businesses right there, but I'm going to change things around here a little bit. We're going to put homes in these three spots right here, and then it'll all be housing and stuff over here in the school we're going to build today. And in fact, right here actually is a great spot that I want to put in a cemetery real quick, just because it's an unused spot. I don't have any plans for it. I figure that's probably the best thing in the world for it right there. We'll throw that in next door. It's always good to put those together sometimes. It just kind of helps keep things down. So you don't get any notifications for Demetrius? Man, you should check on that. Like, sometimes what I'll do is I'll, like, turn notifications off and then back on, or I'll unsubscribe and resubscribe. Because sometimes, like, the algorithm, I don't know what it is. Like, there was other channels that I would sometimes get unsubscribed to channels for a while there when they were having all kinds of issues with the algorithm and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys remember that, but there was a little bit there where, like, they were trying to change things around because of politics and crap, and it was messing with a lot of channels. So some of the things I would lose subscriptions to, I'd have to resubscribe, stuff like that. So sometimes I've just figured out nowadays, you know, you just hit the buttons and resubscribe or whatever, redo the buttons, the notifications. And so, all right, let's see here. What I want to do is start off with going in here. We're going to take this organic and local produce and add it to Smith Heights. Then what I want to do is this whole area in Smith Heights here, I'm going to add one more quick thing in. Let's see, a sidewalk cafe. Yeah, perfect. I want to do it on this side, like that. And then all the rest of this, I was considering this. Check this out. Just the regular stuff. Boom. Boom. And I'm just going to add it into a few spots like this. Because the ones I'm leaving blank, let me show you what I'm going to do with them. Actually, you know, I'll be fine there. There, I'll do that. And then these ones, I think what I'll do is this. I left this all as housing last time, but I'm going to go to select. And just do this really fast. And then I'm not going to do anything on this side of the cemetery. I might just take this, fence it off, and turn it into a nice little park or something like that. We'll think about it. I haven't really thought about that yet. Like, everything else in this episode, like, I was so on point with everything I did, and, like, all I did was just throw this in. I had no idea what I was doing there. But at some point, I want to make it look good and turn it into something nice. So now these blank spots I wanted to turn into... I wanted to turn into some office spaces. I don't think offices really throw off a lot of noise. I don't know if I've... Oops, that's not where I wanted to put anything. I don't know if I've ever really noticed offices putting off noise, so I just decided I'm going to throw some in, let them fill up. It'll use up some of the industrial stuff that we need to have used up. And I don't want them to get super huge. That's why I chose... Well, except for right here, I guess, huh? That's why I chose the smaller spots for them, so they would stay in the smaller buildings. This one's probably going to get super massive, though. We'll find out. And then... Yeah, we'll leave it like that. That should break up the businesses that are going to be noisy over here in Smith Fishing District from Smith Heights. And that'll allow, like I said, all the stuff that's going to be built in there so should, like, basically stay away from noisiness or whatever. It's the best way to put it. And then we'll do this. We're going to just fill the rest of this in with homes. Come on, click, click, click. And as we get into some other... Oh, wait, no. Not here, though. I think what I'm going to do is just make this all one giant park, like a park-like type of thing. I did have homes there in my test build, and I just didn't really like it too much. It was just... I don't know. I think this will look better. Let's do this. I haven't been to too many of Demetrius' streams. I never really get too many chances. He's always So I don't know how fun it was compared to other ones, to be honest. I only get to catch streams on Sundays. Every once in a while, somebody will do a stream that's like, oh, I'm doing a stream now, and it's like, oh. Do I really want to do fencing around? No, I don't think I want to do fencing around this. Yeah, a lot of times I try to catch streams, and people are just, oh, crap. They do it on days I'm busy at work and stuff like that. I mean, a few of the people are in Europe, so I get it why they're doing their stream while I'm at work. Like right now, it's 1:41, and it's nighttime over there. It's like probably like 10 or something like that. So 10 or 11, something like that. Anyway, okay, I don't want the fencing. I don't know why I was thinking that. Let's go with the dirt pathways here, because I think... Yeah, there we go. See how I'm touching that? I don't know if you guys ever noticed this before, but I like to like touch the thing there. Then I can get a idea of where the end of that is going to be, and then I can my pathway. That way it's all linked in together. Let's see, let's bring this one out there. This here. Do one there. Now let's come down just a little bit. Then one right out the center here. That's probably best. Then there and there. And of course, we're going to have all the piping and stuff I'm going to have to lay down for this new neighborhood. So I know you guys are looking forward to that. All right. Oh, I know I was thinking fencing, because I hate seeing like all this little gridding in here, but as soon as I start laying down trees and stuff, it's not going to matter. All right, let's do this. Throw down some oaks first. I love the oaks. Plus, the oaks that you put on the outside here help to bring the park right there together with anything you're building on the outside, because it has oaks in there. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go for... some of these. And again, I like placing my stuff just randomly. I don't really have like, ooh, it's got to be right here. Now, one thing I would have to say, you're 9 hours behind. Oh, yeah, I know. One thing I would have to say is I am super jealous of PC players, because they can do like the lines, they can make the trees move. There's certain things that they get to do with their trees that I don't get to do, but whatever. You know, in the future, I'll have a PC someday. Maybe they'll have cool features for the console players on too, once they start like making mods come out for console and everything like that. Hopefully we get real mods this time. Like, the mods we got on this game was freaking crap. Oh my god, dude. Like, oh my god. Just terrible mods. Alright, I don't think I need to add any more trees. I think that's just over-treeing it. I'm wrong. You can never over-tree it. What am I talking about? Never have too many trees. We'll add in some grass, though. Definitely adding in some grass here. Got some there, a little over here, a little there. I don't want to add, like, I'm not thinking of playground in this, because I'm going to do little tiny playgrounds and stuff around. Like, in fact, let's do this. Should be, oops, right here. Tiny playground. Let's add a little tiny playground right there. And a little tiny playground right there. There we go. We got tiny playgrounds. Tiny playgrounds. Alright. Now that that's all going, that's doing this thing. It's looking good. We're going to have businesses popping up there, some offices. It's perfectly fine. It's what we want. And that's going to keep the noise down. That park is looking good. Just a nice little walking park. Now, this is our focus right here. This big old barren piece of land right here. This is going to be where we're going to put our effort into. So, my brother told me he's going to build a computer for my birthday in April. Not holding my breath. He's been saying, yeah. You know, my nephew has built one for me, but I'm supposed to pay him for it because it's like it's just some older parts of his, but they're still really good. And I just have never had the money. Like, I had a really good opportunity to pay him recently, but then I got a speeding ticket. Oh, shit. I got to pay for that right now. I got a speeding ticket. I had to pay for it and everything. And now that made me remember I have to pay for my speeding ticket. Like, I'm doing payments on that one. I got busted doing 92 and a 65. So that was, don't speed, people. It's bad. It's very bad. Anyway, so part of being prepared for this is I want to make sure this road is ready to go as well. So we're going to do this really, really as quickly as possible here. Yeah, you know, actually, okay, so as I'm driving, I see the cop, and, like, I'm coming around, I knew I was doing 90 something, and I get up around the corner there, and, like, I immediately see him, like, I see him press the brakes to shift into gear. That's all I saw. I didn't see top lights. I didn't see anything else. I just see him hit the brake lights to shift into gear, and I knew immediately it was a cop. I'm like, oh my God. So I immediately pull over. He was in this giant turnout. He was sitting in this giant turnout. It's like meant for trucks to pull over before this hill. And, so I just pull over into this turnout, and he didn't even have to get onto the freeway. He just pulls forward, comes up behind me, then flips on his lights. I'm just sitting there like, fuck. And he comes up and he's all, do you know how fast you're going? And you know, you got to do the smart thing. And I'm like, no, officer, I really didn't. You know, I was trying to get away from some cars and blah, blah, blah. You know, you make the excuses. And I'm not trying to tell people that that's how you get out of a ticket, because it didn't get me out of one. I'll tell you that right now. That was it. It turned into a $440 ticket. I went to the courthouse to pay, you know, to get payments and stuff on it. They actually were able to reduce it for me, so that was a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. So, all right. So part of this is we needed to put the rest of the key wall up this way a little further. As you can tell, this key wall is going to be built all the way up through here, because this thing floods out and stuff, and that's one of the things that's going to help keeping it from flooding and destroying all of our stuff that we're going to put in here. So, yeah, there's the key wall there. And, yeah, like I said, I don't recommend speeding. It's definitely, you know, unless you're on a track or somewhere where you can do that. So, I have thought, though, that I want to create videos, right? Like, to teach people how to drive properly, because, man, I get so tired of people that cannot drive appropriately. You know, I'm going to do this differently. There we go. Because you get people that, like, they'll be driving and they're going through an area that's like 45 miles an hour, and then they see that sign that says speed zone end, or end speed zone. I forget which way that is phrased, but that means that you can now do 55 miles an hour, or sometimes even 65 miles an hour, right? You could speed up to that. Yet for some reason, these people go to like 40 or stick to 45, and you just want to like walk up to the side of their car, grab them out of it as they're driving, and strangle them a whole bunch. So I was thinking, man, maybe one day I'll make videos about how to drive. But I won't teach people how to speed. That's for darn sure. Crap, what did I do wrong here? Oh, I thought I did not. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, cool. Why is it only got one span? That is weird. I kind of don't like that. Come on. There we go. I wanted to... Maybe right in the middle. That'd be a little better. This is starting to tick me off. When I didn't have any trouble with this the first time I put it in there. Maybe I just put that start of the bridge in the wrong spot. All right, at least the one in the center. Come on. It does not like me. This game hates me today. That one, that's fine. You know what? I'm going with it. It's back to where it was originally. All right, whatever. What the frick ever? Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Last time I did this, for some reason, I was able to get like right on the other side of this wall. And for some reason, it's not going to let me do that now. I don't know why. It looks like I turned. Right here, somehow. So, whatever. This is fine. I can finally start getting rid of that, I think. Let's get rid of this stuff in our way. That there. And now... Oh, snap! It's Tim. Welcome, Tim. How you doing, bud? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing good. I know your computer's on the fritz. I hope it gets fixed soon for you, buddy. I know that stuff can be a little frustrating. Man, I gotta get rid of one more wall, huh? Right, come on, you can do it. You can do it. You know, I gotta bring this one a little closer. And then I can catch the... Oh, come on. You know, I was thinking I should probably turn on, like, natural disasters and stuff, you know? Like, remember that one time I had a natural disaster and it turned into a pretty good episode? I want to do something like that again, where like something just bad happens in the middle of the city and you figure out how to fix it and make it worthwhile again. So, considering turning on natural disasters again. It's getting fixed. It's good to hear, man. It's good to hear because I do like watching those videos. All right, now I didn't necessarily want to cross over the road like that, or over the train track like that, because this is going to be way too heavily used. So I'm going to bring the train track over. I just wanted to be able to bring that road and everything together right here properly. So then there we go. Okay, that's looking good. So this all makes me realize how cities and stuff are built in real life. You know what I mean? Like, there's parts of my town, parts of my city that are just dirt roads that go to nowhere. And then at some point, all of a sudden, you're like, there's a 7-Eleven? That's why that happens. That's why all of a sudden there's a store or a building that you'd never seen before in the middle of nowhere. So I'm doing a really cool job right now. Speaking of work, let's pause this for a second so the trains don't get messed up. Yeah, my goal is to start a new video series this weekend, but didn't happen. That stinks. That's all right. We can wait, bud. But I got us this really cool new job going on. I'm working at a place called... All right, and you can look this place up online. They actually have a website. They're a nonprofit organization. I don't work for them. We're doing construction there. I'm doing finish work, like all the doors and stuff there. It's called Rusted Gate Ranch. Rusted Gate Ranch. And it is the coolest place in the world. They do beef and stuff like that. Like, you can actually buy beef from them. But they have, like, a whole philanthropy thing and stuff like that goes on. And they help people out and all kinds of things. Like, it's really, really cool. I was checking out the website a little bit. The supervisor for the whole construction site there was talking to me about it a little bit. That's what got me interested in checking them out. So I definitely recommend checking out Rusted Gate Ranch. It's where and just seeing what the place looks like. It is super awesome out there. They won't have any pictures of the new building that we're putting up. They might have some construction pictures, but they won't have any finished pictures yet. And when they do have finished pictures, every single door in there, this guy, that's right, I'm responsible for that. Partially, you know, I'm like 75% responsible for that. Yeah. Rusted Gate Ranch. You got to check them out. So, when you get a chance there. All right, let's see here. I want to do... Okay, let's stick with the straight line here. I'm just going to fix this track. I shouldn't have done that. It was a little too far away. Oh, there we go. Okay. It was too far away. Shucks. All right. See, I'm trying to... What is my... Oh. Like, why is my watch bugging me right now? I want to make sure I do this, like, overpass bridge part right. So, I don't know why it doesn't want to connect into itself right there. This is starting to upset me a little bit. All right, I know what I'll do. I'll just figure out where it ends. It's about there-ish by that tree. So we'll stop. Now we'll do this. Perfect. There we go. Now I can get one over the road. I'm going to fix the little kink in the road too, I think. Like, I'll do this right there. Now let's go to freeform. No, just one little, what, right, oh, you had it, right there, yes, perfect. I don't mind that little bow right there, I guess, but I don't really like it either. You know what, at some point, this is probably going to get changed in the future, so I'm just going to leave it alone and not stress myself out over it. Because otherwise I'm going to get like way too into trying to fix this train track when that is not the goal of today. Today is all about making that school, and we're going to get there in just a moment. So, oops, I need curved. Boom, just like that. Awesome. All right. Now watch, this road gets so freaking heavily used. Like, again, not in a bad way, but just everybody starts using it to get over to the side of the city for some darn reason. Why did you do that? Right. Just gonna get some of these roads kind of connected through here. This is still part of the mining, the oil mining and stuff like that. In fact, there's some oil mining on this side. Oh, I am screwing up right now even more because I am bringing train tracks down this way. So all these roads, except for this one actually, are going to have to get changed around. So all this right here along the side of the road, I'm going to change it around a little bit. But we'll do that in the future when we come back and do the train station. So. All right, yes, I want to put a train station in. It's perfect for this area, trust me. It gets a ton of traffic. It does, it gets a ton of it. So, all right, let's see. Thanks, David. All right, so what? I don't want to... Go to the roads. Let's make sure our snap options are proper. Okay. I guess we'll just stick with the 4-lane roads that I like for now. If I want to change anything around, put in trams or anything like that, we'll do that as we progress in this build. But for now, let's stick with... I want to grab onto this road and go straight along this road for a little bit. This is going to be way too far, I bet. Like, yeah, possibly, that's way too far, but that's fine. Then do this. Because coming off of this road, see how it's kind of got an angle to it? Like, maybe you don't notice it, but I see it. There's a slight angle to it, and it causes this road to dive. I found that out in my test build. Then I want to go, let's see. I got to look at some sizing here really fast to make sure that I'm putting the right stuff in. Nope, this one. So we're going to be doing the high-capacity high school. It's going to be about here-ish. Then let me think here. We're going to do the football field, the baseball field, and a couple other random things. So I think I want my next road. You know what? Let's do this instead. I got a good idea. Go like that. End on this one. I want a middle road here. This is what's going to kind of break up. But let's go straight. Let's just bring this out. I think the best thing here is to bring this out nice and long. I want to come out just a slight bit wider, I think. No, that was perfect. Okay, so we come out nice and long. Attach right here for now. Bring this in. Okay, we're going to do that. What in the world? All right, that's fine because I also want to add in a road right here. This area is going to be an elementary school. Okay, and then the rest of this is going to be the high school. So we're going to bring this out a little bit further here. Bring this down. Oh, snap. Okay, I did not realize I'd be grabbing both roads there. I want this upper road. I did not mean for that. It's all right. Go like that. Okay, so let's get to building this high school. Now, the first step is putting in some parking. Every high school needs parking. So one of the things I was doing was this. I put that in, and then I was kind of looking around, just playing around, and I found this awesome, where is it? No. This here, this front plaza, and it fits in beautifully, like right here next to this. Now we can add in more parking. Actually, one thing that's kind of going to work out here now, it looks like. So we can have this paid parking thing, so it's kind of like a teacher's parking area. You know what I mean? Like, so the teacher's parking is separate. They have a little gated off section. Now we come back down here to the other stuff. Where are you at? Where are you at? Come on. Look, it fits in beautifully right there. Boom! So the way I look at it is you got parking for your students, parents, things like that, other people who are going to be there, staff and faculty that aren't necessarily like on full-time or anything like that. And then this would be like your staff, faculty parking and stuff like that right there in the center. And then a nice little spot for everybody to kind of come in, hang out, hey, meet their friends, things like that. So that is idea number one right there. Let's go ahead and bring a pathway across the back side of that. Kind of tie everything together. Let's see if this will work. Of course not. Pathways always work best when you can get rid of the snapping options, and then you can kind of get nice and tight like this so that all the concrete connects and it's a nice uniform type of thing there. Except for that little spot. That little spot, that's alright. I'll be okay with that. So now, let's add in the school. We'll put the elementary school in too. Let's go ahead and add that in. Just kind of center it. Right there. Grab the high school. You know what? Let's go ahead and skip 2 spaces here. We'll make like a little spot to hang out. Let's see if I could actually use... Let's see, stone, brick. I think I want the rounded corner. Let's try that. Oh, it's going to leave those stupid sides. I hate that. Alright, we're not going to do that. That's for sure. Alright, now, next. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to go up. Let's get our... Let's see, our baseball field first. Let's look at the community one. It's a nice big one. It's got like stands and stuff on it. So I want to throw that in right next to the parking lot. Then let's go to the community football park again because it has stands and such. I want to give it some distance here, just a little. Then we can actually come over here to, where is it? Oh, there we go. Our soccer park. I don't want to go too far outside of the line here. I think that'll do it right there. So now our school has 3 sports that they can enjoy. Like I said, this is going to be one of our biggest high schools. So, then on the end here, nice. So let's go ahead and add in, actually, I want to do the walkways and stuff first. Actually, let's go right here. I wish I could go all the way up, but it won't let me, I don't think. See how, like, kind of stops dead right there? I don't really like that too much, but if I bring this in, of course it's going to act like that. Maybe if I stop just before... Stop! Alright. Okay, we'll do this. You cereal right now? Come on now. Stop a little sooner. There we go. I'll add that in a second. I really wish I could get up a lot tighter. It's not going to let me. I am going to have to change a few things over here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get this right where I want it to be. Get rid of that for a moment. Now we're just going to bring this in here. Bring this in here. Now we can connect all this back in. Crap. A little too far with that one. Let's stop it right at the edge. Hopefully that works. Okay, there we go. Good. It gave me a little more of a space there than I thought it would give me. Oh, no, it cleared it up. Oh, sweet. It cleared up those little edges that were there before. Nice. All right. I'm happy about that. I am super happy about that. So what I want to do here now is I'm going to add in right about here. Come over. That should be fine. Let's make sure I'm not too far past it. There. I should be able to go straight down. And then, this is the one spot I figured out I can kind of make like look like it's attached into everything. See, like that. But I like it. I like it like that. That's cool. You know, we'll add in some trees and stuff as we need to. So let's complete. Dang it. Wants to give me a problem. We'll just do that. That's fine. We'll add a tree in right there or something. Now, cool. Okay. So there's a couple other things I wanted to do here. Since this is a school, I wanted to add in these, the faculty buildings, just right here on the outside. That should be good. Yeah, I didn't think... I know that these are more of like college, considered more college buildings or whatever, but the Australian sports complex for foreign exchange students. Yeah, I thought about the cricket pitch, but in my imagination right now, we're somewhere in the Pacific Northwest, and none of these people up here would know a damn thing about cricket. In fact, unfortunately, a lot of more of them will know more about drugs than sports, unfortunately, these days. I hate to say it. Let's see. I'm going to get myself a quick little snifter here. Drinking on my cheap bourbon. Cheap to me is $14. It's a Henry McKenna. I love it. It's good stuff. It's got a... Actually, here's the bottle. I poured the bottle into a decanter, but this is the stuff that I mean, I really enjoy this. My mom always makes fun of me. She's like, that's a cheap whiskey. I'm like, yeah, it's $14. It's cheap. But in my mind, a cheap whiskey is like $5 for a bottle that size. To me, that's a good cheap whiskey that I'm able to be like, I could get this instead of a bottle of Jameson, which is like $30. I mean, that's just the way I feel about it. I don't really like... Okay, yeah. I think it'll be alright. I'm going to break this out just a little bit more. I just want to make sure that I'm using the right buildings here. No. What did I use before? I had something else that I put in here. Because I did use this public library, but I used it over here. It's more with the elementary school. I thought it was a lot better looking. Like right there, like that. Now, I did something different with the high school, and I just cannot remember. Oh, wait. Something in here, I believe. Let's take a quick look around here really fast. Not the aviation club. I should put that in somewhere. I love putting in the aviation club. It's a nice little spot you can do a good build with. What did I have? What was it? Man, I am really confused. I had something really good that I was using as a school building, and now I can't remember what it was. I'm kind of stumped right now. Oh, the Bantu Art Museum. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Right about there. Now we can break this up. Like this. take off of this backside here, make it connect. I did not like that. Alright, let's redo this properly. Right there. Connect in there. Now we can come down. I'm going to put some trees and stuff in between it there, I think. This, I want that. Let's actually just come across like this instead. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Man, I always have the hardest time trying to use stuff, but I think I have a good idea. Like, you always hear me complain about the other stuff that I have to use all the time, and I hate it so much, but let's do this. Yes! Oh, I love it! Oh, because of the freaking school. I was kind of thinking of doing it down here too, but it won't let me without like going past that, so. Maybe. Oh, that damn school has to mess with me, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh my god, oh my god. I want to be... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm excited about this, if you can't tell, because I just made the football field look like it's part of the whole thingy-majiggers and stuff here. So, I know, those are complex words, thingamajiggers and stuff, so. Ryan Jenkins. Hello, Ryan. Offend you? I bet I fucking could. Maybe. I try to actually, you know, it's more of a play on words with this channel. I like to just screw around, and I'll have stuff like one of my first videos on here. If you go back and check some of my older videos, I had like the Farquaad University of Common Knowledge, which it's FUCK University. So, you know, I do stuff like that occasionally. This time I really haven't, but yeah, it's more of a play on words. But welcome. I enjoy new people checking everything out. All right, so yes, that works out so much better. I had no idea that would work under with the concrete under it. I'm glad it does. Good, good, good. I really wish I could get into the school there, but the school wants to be a pain in my ass. So let's go on with the rest of the detailing here, because that's what's going to make the rest of this look good. So now, I was considering about doing like the biodome as part of the school, but then you got to keep going out this direction, and I think this is good enough for the school here. We got this nice big area that I'm going to use as like a common area, basically. And then we're going to have just different spots back here. It'll just be trees and benches and such, so. But let's go down here. Notice this little weird glitch right here. Like, there's two sections. If you look over to the right, you can see the cobblestone and the world monument there, like, changing. Right? And you can't see me doing anything on the left side here. And I can't see any of that stuff. I have to, like, oh, wait, where am I? Oh, yep, that's what I want. So, we're going to start off with a couple of these, the public restrooms. I like using these because you can place them, like, basically anywhere. Throw in there. Then we'll throw one on this side here, I guess. That'll be good for... Well, oops, I gotta straighten that other one out. Like that. Turn that around. Oops. Make sure that's nice and lined up with, there we go, that's good right there. Get that on there. Now, come over here. Oh, that's actually a good spot. That is at, oh, I wish I could have, I should have went a little more deeper with the concrete, but I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and leave the bathroom like this. See if I can get it just slightly close. Nope, it's not going to let me. So we're going to get the bathroom right there as close as we can. And then I'm going to add in a tree right there just to be nice. Let's go with the oak. Looking good, looking good. All right. Now down here by these two, I want to go ahead and make kind of a, oh, duh. Just a little thing. Let's go ahead and use some benches. People that are waiting, things like that. Just sitting around, taking a break. All right, like that. Now, yeah, I don't want to do too much in there. I think I want to add in some benches like this up here, though, since we're in this zone. 2, 3. I should have done that slightly different. Oh, I see what I did wrong there. I was following my pattern up there like a weirdo, and I'm off on my pattern right there. Okay, you know what? Click, 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 click. Okay. Back into here. Let's try and get this bench closer and stick with the pattern. Then this side, go like this. That way it doesn't look too off. Probably will on this end. Got a little wider, it looks like. Down, down, down. I wanted it offset. Come on. Thank you. I mean, I can't get too offset, I guess, but just enough. Got her into the store. Oh, dude, don't worry about it. Alright. Nice little area like that. Now for this common area, I was thinking of using, oops, these. So the ones with the trees, I'm going to go like this. And I'll think, okay, let's see, like a spot that I would put one. And then I'll spread that out. And then I'll go center. Let's see what I'm thinking here in just a moment. Oh, I should probably... I wish it would work more like the trees where I could just delete it. Like, go over it and delete it with the B or, you know, my square button. No, I gotta go through this whole process. Just want to center this. That's all I want to do. Alright, now... there is another one, and I can't... oh, there it is. The circular bench. I wanted to throw these in just in the center of this. I don't think I need to add too many benches over here. I think that's good like that. Then we can do... I don't really like this one too much. You know what? I don't like that grill too much. I'm going to go over here. I like... oops. Stop it! Go to where I want you to go. I like this one. I think it looks good. Let's actually face the school with it instead. Kind of in the center here. I just realized that other tree is not quite centered. Just like that. Oh, I don't like that one. But I think the better idea would be to go ahead and in this, maybe not in the center. Yeah, you know what? Center it. Got a little restaurant thing off to the side. We got the restrooms in the center too. No. Okay, fix that. To some degree. There we go. There. That should work out. I don't really think I want to put too many, like... I don't think... Well, you know what? Let's do a couple of these right here in front of the restaurant. Like that. That's good. Nice. Cool. So basically it's kind of just thinking like a common area. People could meet up, do their thing, skateboard, or play craps with the friendly neighborhood gangsters. I don't know. Something like that. So, that's kind of off-center. No, I wanted that off-center. That's right. So that's the way I'm thinking of that. So now let's go ahead and start to think about stuff like this. Get some trees out there. I love the oak tree. You'll notice that I use it a lot. Maybe not there. Once we start decorating the elementary school area, we'll throw trees in over there. Let's throw one more oak over on this side. And we'll grab some of these cottonwoods. They look good around the oaks, in my opinion. I don't want to go too heavy with those, I don't think. Okay, let's stop there. Do this. A couple of these. Sometimes I like to throw groups of pine. Like, I grew up in the mountains and hills and stuff like that, so I know pine trees love to group up when they can. So that's why I like to do it myself when I'm making, like, stuff like this. You know, and you'll spread them out too. They do spread out, but like you'll notice that, you know what? I gotta take a half a second break. I'm sorry to do this, people. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry, folks. Potty break. I did wash my hands. Don't worry about that. All right, I'm back. Okay, let's get these trees back in here again. All right. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about down here. Okay, let's go ahead. Throw a couple down here. Do a few of these, definitely. I like this one, too. It's another one of my trees that I enjoy out of this pack, the content creator packs. It goes along well with the pine trees. It's kind of like it helps to like make those pines look a little more realistic, I guess, because now you have like a different size of it. It's the only way I can kind of like put that out there. You know, I think I'm going to do just a couple horse chestnuts to fill in the blanks. Here. Down here. There, alright, now some grass. Because we've got grass there around the football field, so we should add it in other areas just because. There we go, there. Over here around the art museum. And one more patch behind the bathrooms there. Alright, so now I think our high school is looking pretty darn good. Very well kept up with trees and everything. Like, one thing I know the difference is going to be when I start playing any City Skylines 2 stuff is when I plant trees, I got to go through like this whole period of growth with the trees. So it's not going to instantly look amazing like this. So I am very excited the concrete worked out for me on this build, because sometimes I have trouble with those concrete pads. They don't want to work properly, and I don't have the ability to like move stuff around like PC players do. So, all right, now the next the next thing I want to do, the last thing I want to do, whatever you want to say here, is just kind of add some fencing to all this. Differentiate this from everything. You see this cute little bug there? The fence is like up in the air. Isn't that weird? All right, you can even see a shadow. You can see a shadow from the fence up in the air. Odd. But, wait a minute. As soon as I put this down, bam! The fence is where it's supposed to be. It's weird. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fill in some of these other spots here. Nope, stop that. I think I can run it here. Cannot. Nor do I think I can run it along the next section here, because that's a baseball field. But I can get here. I think that's it. All right, cool. So we got a little bit of fencing around the school. I mean, it helps to kind of differentiate the area of the school there in some spots, which I think schools would do. I mean, they would obviously have fencing along the front of this where I cannot put it, but it's as best as I can do. So, anyway, here we go. We've got an amazing high school. I mean, in my opinion, I know it's not all the high school, but let's pretend. Let's go here into this view. So, like I said, this is kind of the focus on today's build, you know, like just getting this high school in here, making sure this area was prepared for people to move in and live here. Of course, the citizens are going to use all this parkish area for their own personal reasons and stuff, but it looks good to me. And we have 2 areas that'll kind of give people a college education as well. 3 areas, actually, that'll give people a small college education as well. Yeah, I think this looks freaking damn good. Damn good. Once we start getting housing and everything around here, it's going to look even better. And then we'll add into the elementary school in the future. What I want to do is obviously kind of give it a playground area, an external playground area. It has one inside right there, you can see, but an external playground. I want to add in, actually, we can do this right now. One thing I did in my build on my test build was to give the elementary school their own skate park, which I thought was kind of fun. I didn't have a skate park at my elementary school. I would have loved to have been on a skate team. Thought that would have been cool. When I was in high school, we did have a snowboarding team, and that would have been super awesome to join. I guarantee if I was anything into snowboarding that much back then. I think we'll throw a basketball court in over here for the elementary school. I'm going to leave enough room for a walkway to go in between right there. And yeah, that should be good right there like that. So let's do this. I know I said we'll do this momentarily, but now we're doing it, huh? Let's get close enough that the cement touches. Like that. Right there should be good. We'll put some trees or something out there, a little bench. I don't know, who knows. Then we'll come this way. Actually, this is a lot bigger than what I originally built. Oh yeah, perfect. What I originally built for the elementary school in this area, so kind of happy with this. It's nice and big. We'll stop there, just on the edge of that concrete. All right, let's see here. Will that work? Kind of. I mean, there's a little line there, but I could ignore that, I guess. All right. Then we'll go like this. Gonna let me do concrete underneath here without messing something up. So let's take a look anyway and find out. Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups. Why you gotta be such pain in butt? Oh, maybe we can do this. Like that. Excelente! Oh, that is so awesome. It connected everything up in one bit. Oh, score! Makes me so happy when I do stuff like that. It really does. It super duper does. Okay. That looks good. Let's go ahead and... I was thinking the best spot for... Oops. Where is everything? There we go. Use both slide complexes here. Go like this. And one like this. Skip a little space. Skip a little space. Do this. Now go to this one. That's a lot of teeter-totters. Oh, I went a little too close with that one up there, I guess. And then we want a little bit of these. That is a lot of teeter-totters. I think I was way too many teeter-totters. That's just... I don't remember that many teeter-totters at my own elementary school. It's just way too many. Alright, let's go. Boom, and... boom, and we'll throw this one down here like that. And then, because I love adding these in, we're going to go ahead and get a sandbox right there. Now we can go ahead, come over, to here, grab some trees, start adding trees in. Alright, get these trees in these spots. Let's just go random as heck here. Not in the concrete, obviously. Some of these. Alright, that should be good for the moment. Now, let's do kind of the same thing here that we did at the high school. There it is. Gonna add in, we'll just pretend that like the builders were the same builders or something. We got the same funding. Except the elementary school isn't going to necessarily get any like cool features like the places to eat and stuff like that. So, but we will throw a couple of these out here. Like that. Man, what else? Yeah, I just feel like something's missing. Something should be like right here. Like a water fountain. But I don't have any water fountains. So, man, I just can't do anything like that. Totally bums me out. Maybe a soccer goal. Just for the hell of it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Like we could pretend the kids get their own little soccer field over here. Or football for my European viewers. Wonder if I could do a fancy wicker chair. American football goalpost, parking decals. I was hoping for like, oh, you know, that kind of works. That's not, oh shit. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. That's fine. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't even think about ever using those for stuff like that before. I didn't even... What? What? My God, Donnie, think about this shit in your future. All right. So our elementary school looks good. Let's go ahead and add the fence around this now really fast, and our elementary school will be done. I want the fence to start there. Not where it wants me to go. This one I can bring right into the park almost, right here. That way it looks like it's attached. Look at this. Looks like it's attached to the side of the concrete there, so like you can't just walk past it, I guess. I mean, that's the idea behind it. Not that there isn't any other open entrance right into the school grounds, but, you know, we could look cool. Ah, shucks. I did that wrong. Did that wrong. We're going to come back here, stop there, and then we'll flip and go off of this spot. Right. Stop it. Stop it, asshole. Right there. Of course, you want me to not go into your little special area, huh? There we go. That's fine. Now let's see if I can get this to work out for me a little better. Of course, it didn't grab the right spot. Alright, so I'm thinking, like, we'll come back here to the white line. That way, it'll just jump and grab the white line every time, instead of giving me the fencing that I want. You son of a bitch. Alright, we're just gonna stop. Stop there. Just stop. I just want a little piece of fence. That's all I want. Just a piece of fence. Damn it. Alright, we got fencing. We're at elementary school. Our elementary school has a great piece of grounds there. I think that looks freaking awesome. Our high school. Let's get out of this. There's our elementary school. That is looking freaking awesome. Damn, it looks good. I wish I would have went to school looking that damn cool. There's our high school. Got 3 different sports fields on it. Plenty of parking. Lots of space to just hang out and do your thing. I think this looks great. We are looking good. All right. Now that we've got our school, the whole purpose of today's episode, we have our schools in. We can now finally finish our roads, get our neighborhoods built up, and finish this up. So, what I was thinking is we're going to run right along. Stop that. Just stop that. We can run right along there, but it's going to get rid of my damn fence. You know what? I like that a hell of a lot better. A hell of a lot better. Holy crap, that looks good. Man, that just turned out way better than I was even imagining. That looks like, wow. All right. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm good with that. Totally good with that. I like it. All right, so now let's go ahead and get the rest of our neighborhood going. That looks so damn good. I just can't help myself. I just got to look again. I don't care if the fence disappeared. Like the way it went into the concrete there, that flows. It flows. Oh, let's turn our snaps back on now that we're going back into road work here. Try to keep our roads as straight as possible. No, I want a 90-degree road, not a 90 and a half. Thank you. We'll definitely leave some room in between the buildings there, like that. That's fine. That's good. Let's give them another exit, like right here. And then I think that should be good, because this side's going to be all buildings and stuff, but yeah, all right. What the hell just happened? Oh, there we go. Okay. We'll have another exit right there. You know, when you're thinking of the size of your neighborhood, having, you know, so many entrances, exits for like fire and stuff like that is always a thing that you should think about. So, let's run. We don't have to put any more school stuff in. We're going to go ahead and do this. We'll just go, oh, it's saving. And one more. Perfection. I think I'm going to leave these blocks long on this side. These ones long. And these ones small. I think that's going to work out good. Just make a nice neighborhood. One thing I want to do really fast before I forget, and since I'm in the road section, is go ahead, go to upgrade, and fix this little issue, this weird bug that it always gets, that I have no idea why this bug even happens. Like, you'd think they would fix that shit by now. I have to do it here too, just to make sure that all the buildings, when they build into the neighborhood here, are built in the proper spot. And they don't build off of that big road, and they build off of the little road. It's so freaking ridiculous. It pisses me off, but whatever. So that one, Of course it wants all the water and power. You sons of bitches. Alright, hold on. We'll fix that in let's fix that right now so it doesn't start pissing me off with my damn OCD on this shit. Alright, go across. We'll just fix it. Like, we'll just use basic. Stop that. Will you just stop it? I didn't want to turn off the snap options for the moment because I'm still thinking about roads. So I figure the best option at this point, the road changes right here. The best option at this point is to just go ahead and go straight. Since all these roads are straight, we can pretty much get lucky with most of it. I won't have to turn the options off till certain spots. So what in the hell is your problem? Space already oh. I'm like, space already occupied. What the hell are you talking about? It's a freaking water line. Oh, that's what you mean. I realize I'm an idiot now. Okay. Oh, shucks. Alright. And there's still a spot that wants water. Are you kidding me? That should be fine. Oh, we need one here. All these lines are messing me up. If I'm going to get these connected in, I mean, they're connected, but it just bugs me if they're not connected through here, and I need to fix that, so I guess I'm going to have to turn off these snap options to do it. Plus, it helps that spot that was missing water line right there get water line, so whatever. Fine. Whatever, I'll fix it. Okay, now we should have water going for everything. Let's do this because I gotta get prepared. I'm gonna put that train station in the future. That's gonna want water, so that should be good. Alright. Alright. Now, one thing I know is going to happen before I start building any housing is it's going to want power. And the best option is to do this. Sorry, I went a little faster. The Ocean Thermal Energy Conversion Plant. For this side of the map, it works out beautifully. In fact, I'm going to add one or two in over on the other side, near Myrtle Petrochemicals. Once we start adding it, because I also promised that we would get the offshore oil drilling platform. I don't know if we're going to do it today, but at some point we will. We're going to have to smooth that out and do some work over there. But when I do that, I'm also going to add in another one of these ocean thermal energy conversion plants. But for now, we want two of them right here. I was going to watch that boat for half a second, make sure I'm not going to get in its way with the structure there. And it looks like it should be fine right there. I'm going to put in a second one. It wants a road, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and give it the most expensive road possible. There we go. That should fix that problem. Now, ooh, I want water even though I'm sitting on the water. Oh my gosh. All right, let's give him some water really fast. Good thing I still have the snap options turned off, I guess, for this whole little spot right here. But I know once I start putting housing in, it's going to run out of freaking power. This is the best way to have power. I gave you water, pal. Come on. You're good. You're good to go. Start producing some power there. Alright, we got that going. Oh, housing. Let's go ahead and just do this really fast. just a couple of these little spots right here. We'll add housing in right here on this middle, because it's going to go ahead and jump the power across for us to get the school and everything else operating, and then we can focus on everything else here in just a moment. So this is looking really good, by the way. Like, that looks good. That park in the center there, let's get off of this. Let's close that. The park in the center there with all the buildings around it looks freaking amazing, I think. Why do you... Oh, shiitake mushrooms. Notice I have no fire nor police. So, let's go ahead and right across from the park there, I think we're going to add in the police and the fire. We'll just go ahead and use the high capacity. Why don't you want to do that? Space already occupied by what? By what? What is already... Eco Center. What the hizzy hell? Fast and nutritious. Oh, a playground. Shit. Right there then. Perfection. Now we can put the fire department in, and they'll cover a lot of this area for us. And a little bit later, we'll put more fire and police over in this area too. But for now, we're good. Good to go. Like in the Yellow Wolf song, good to go. Good. I don't know if you guys listen to Yellow Wolf or not. I listen to a ton of freaking rap. Like, really, I listen to rap and country, and that's pretty much... Oh, okay, rap, country, and techno. Like, those three, rap, techno, country, that's it. Like, people turn on... Like, I grew up listening to rock and roll. I loved Stone Temple Pilots and all that stuff back in the day, growing up in high school. And I say Stone Temple Pilots because they were just on the other day at work. And I just can't fucking stand it anymore. I can't fucking stand rock music anymore. It's just such shit. And it makes me so angry because it's all garbage these days. I can't listen to even the music that I loved from back in the day. Like, even then, like, my brother-in-law listens to, like, Lamb of God and all that, like, I'm gonna scream down a tube type of music, type of shit. And I can't get into it. I just can't. Like, I listen to Lamb of God occasionally. I'll be in, like, a pissed off, angry mood. And I'll be like... I need some, like, Ginger or Lamb of God. And if you don't know who Ginger is, they're like Lamb of God. That whole screamo music, like, but it's like female singer, and she's gorgeous, right? But she screams down a tube like that. Oh my God, it's amazing. So check it out. If you've never heard of Ginger, it starts with a J. Jinjer. Ginger. Amazing freaking band as far as that goes. But like I said, I just can't get into a lot of that rock anymore. So mostly. Occasionally I listen to rock. Occasionally. Let's say like 5% of my lifetime I will listen to that these days. But the rest of it is rap, country, or techno. Mostly rap, mostly techno. Like in the morning I leave to work and it's like techno music on my way to work. And then as I'm at work, I'm listening to rap all day. And then when I come home, I need to chill out. So I'm listening to country. That's about how it goes. So, like, the techno wakes me up, the rap gets me going, and the country cools me off. That's the way the music goes for me. All right, this is looking good. It got the electricity to jump across. Let's focus on the rest of this now. I wanted to add in, the reason I say focus on the rest of this now is because I wanted to add in these little tiny parks, stuff like that, that's going to make the citizens happy, things like that. I've been doing a lot of the tiny parks and stuff like that, but I think it's time to jump back to the original parks here really quick. I absolutely love the Japanese garden. That's why I was just on it. So I want to throw that in just over here. We'll find a nice little random spot. Then the dog park. In a city where you got a bunch of tall buildings, you need a dog park, especially because people are going to go over here to these schools, let their dogs walk on the frickin' school fields and poop, and not clean up after them because those people are assholes. So we need a dog park near the schools. Boom, right there. That's the best spot for it. Park with trees. Oh, it's so fucking huge. But we're going to put that one right down here like this. I love it. Perfect right there. Then we go over here and we play around some of these tiny parks and stuff with some of the new stuff. The tiny playgrounds. Throw them in a couple of spots like this. Here. I love it because you can throw them in just anywhere. Like, just be random as hell with them, right? Let's go find the tiny parks. And the cool thing is, like, your citizens are going to be beyond effing happy now. And they just barely take up any space. They jump power across where you need to and stuff. Like when you're building, like, all of a sudden you get a building over here in this spot, but there's no power over there. Throw a damn tiny park in there. You know what I mean? It'll fix that problem. So, all right. Can't throw anything else in now. And, you know, I don't think I've ever used the birthday plaza or any of the other new stuff that they have for us here in this, let's go up here. Like, okay, I've used the creator's library, but I haven't put any of this other stuff in yet. I know so many people have, but I'm like, it doesn't fit my cities that good, so sorry. Like, what am I going to do with this giant freaking clock? Like, who the fuck puts that in their city? This is more of a useful item. I could put it in here in the fishing district even, and people are going to think, oh, that's neat. Right? Like, other than a giant fucking clock. Oh, there we go. Hey, I'm trying to offend you, Jenkins. There you go, bud. You motherfucker. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't really mean that. Please don't take that the wrong way. You just asked. I know it's been a little while, but I had to throw it out there. As I turn into the nice guy, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I actually am a nice guy. I hate to admit it. I hate to admit I'm a nice guy when I'm on here with y'all. Because in real life, I try not to be a nice guy. When people are around, I don't want them to think I'm that nice. All right, we got all our tiny parks in. We got our stuff going on. We have our water lines ran. Our power will do its own thing as we go through. Look at all the traffic. I told you traffic was going to go crazy on this damn road once I built it. Look at that. I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying. Look at this. There's so much damn traffic on this road. And it's just the longest road for no reason. So, all right. Now we've got this all set up, ready to go. We can start to finally throw in all of our housing blocks. We'll fill it in. We'll throw in trees and walkways and stuff like that in the future. We'll do that too. Like, I like to do that with the housing areas and such. So, we will. In fact, this little park here, let's hit pause really fast. Because that park gives me a good idea. I love using that park because you can actually attach to it with the trails. So we will do that. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. That'll be fine. I don't want to go on the outside of that yet. This is good. This is good. That's fine. All right. That should be okay to put some housing in. This will be like a little greenway belt. We'll do some like pathways. The same thing on this side. Let's check this out. I love this about this big park right here with the pathways. So you come in here into this. You find your paths. You can actually connect into it. Look at this. And pull right off of it. If you did not know that, I'm letting you know. If you already knew that, then don't fucking pay attention to me. All right, let's see. Freeform. I'm just going to come all the way over here. I'm going to stop right here because I want to go down to the crosswalk. I want to make sure I have a nice little spot for it. We'll go like that. You can connect in like that. Connect in here. And the reason I'm doing that is so at this building, it will go ahead and build like that. And then you just have the connection. They can walk, what, 30 feet, 20, 30 feet to get to the crosswalk. Oh, it's so hard. So then we'll go here, kind of in the center. Bring that in. Like that. This. It's not enough room. probably going to be the same over here. Not enough room. That's fine. That's totally fine. But that's cool. They can get into the park. They can come this way on it. I should have went over like a space or two here, I guess. Maybe I still can. All the houses should be starting to build right about now, too, which is a good thing. All right. Connect. Come on. 2 spaces. That's what I want. It's not going to let me do the one downward here, but... go like that. You can go like this. Right on out to the street. We could even... oh, I was hoping it would give me enough space, but it won't let me. Sometimes you can get off of those, but you gotta have a longer area to like draw your pathway out. Just not long enough to get that. That's alright. It's fine. Put some trees or something in there. Do that. Put some trees in there. It'll work out fine. Now, the rest of that... oh, I have it on pause. The rest of that should be working out. Start building up some housing. And it should start looking good really any moment now. Let's give this... let's go ahead and remove my fat head out of the way. I'm going to push the L3 button to speed. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start getting ready for what's going to go on in the future here on this side. You know, I wanted to get over here, but I think we're going to continue on with a little more of this area because it's going to be really easy to fill it in, finish up with what we got going on, and kind of finalize stuff in the future with it. So I think we'll stick to this area for now. I mean, next week we'll be back in Fuchsia, but 3 weeks later, we'll be back here in Westwood, and we'll keep going on with this or something like that. So, I mean, I've done enough in my test build that this area has a lot going on right now. I hate to admit it. Whereas this area over here is just janky and confusing to me. So, it just is so easy to work over here for some reason. So what I want to do here is take this small road to the bus line. Don't want to go too close to that intersection, but I want to come up just enough. I think this will be fine, just coming right over here to this intersection because it's a one-way road. So, reason I built this road going this direction, and you can see there's a lot of traffic. Before I built the road going that way, when I was doing my test build, this road right here all of a sudden turned into the biggest traffic jam. I built all the area there for all the people to live in, all this, and this turned into the biggest damn traffic jam ever. I gotta fix something here really quick. I just saw. And like, oh my God, it was this whole road going across the bridge all through here. Like you can see it's already a traffic jam, but it was like probably 10 times worse. Just cars all the way through, filled up both directions. I did not like it, not one bit. A little bit more in my whiskey glass there. Shit. Ugh. This is my decanter I was talking about. I have a sticker on the other side, but I'm not going to show that sticker off because that goes beyond my channel. So it's a political sticker. We'll leave it at that. All right, so we got Umber Street there. Oh, snap. It turned into Umber. Okay, all right, whatever. Cool. That's fine. That's because I connected it to that. It just decided to make it all Umber Street. That's fine. It's one way on this side, but that's, whatever. So, I put, originally, when I did this, like, because we're waiting for housing to build so we can look at it. Oh, look, there's a lot now. When I originally did this, I did one of the new ROJ stations, which is this one, this large ground station, which looks good, but the thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have, I want to add Metro in, and it doesn't have Metro. So I was looking around, and I kind of found Where is it? Monorail, tram, metro, airport, not that. Train metro hub, this one here. It's not super huge or anything like that. Oh, oh, that's right. The road goes down the center of it, and I don't like that. Where? I thought I had underground, ground, elevated metro tracks, metro. It's just a metro. Metro tram, metro bus. Maybe I was messing with the bus. Bus, metro, bus, train. Confused all of a sudden now. Bus, intercity bus. I swear I had... Now I'm confused. I'm pretty sure I thought I had like a train. That's just metro, 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 metro. Crossover train. Now I'm really confused. I swear I had something that was like classic metro, ground station, elevated, metro entrance. Maybe I'm thinking of something I saw in somebody else's video. I don't know. Monorail, tram. I don't have any metro. I don't have any monorails going on over here. That's why. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of something that I had in my other build. That's what it is. Harbor, bus. I don't have any harbor stuff going on right here. Yep, I am totally thinking of something I had in my other build. That's fine. All right. Bus, train, tram. I don't have any tram stuff, but I can. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this. That actually, bus, metro, bus, train, tram. I'm going to use this if it'll let me. Awesome, cool. We're going to go ahead and throw it in. It's going to be the end of the line for the train station here, so we're going to go ahead and stop it kind of like right here. And the reason I think I'm going to go ahead and do the bus, train, tram is because I have tram lines already set up over here. So let's see here. Now, this is going to take a little bit of work. Getting the train line ran. It's going to go along the road here, across the river, connecting to the train line over here. We're going to do a little bit of a, you know, a thing where it comes from each side and stuff like that. Then we're going to connect it in. So what I think I'm going to do now is, because I changed my mind on what station I'm going to use here, I'm going to use it for a couple of different things. I think this is a good point to call it quits for the day. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and hit this button so we can take a quick look here at what's going on. Thank you so much for joining me here today. This was a great build. I had a good time with it. I know it was a little bit late today, but when Demetrius is doing a live, I want Demetrius to do his live, and I jump in and I love to watch it because he always gives me some good ideas. So if he's doing live, you can. If I'm not going starting at 12, go ahead and check out El Demetrius Plays. His channel's probably doing a live, and you'll find me over there in the chat. So guys, thank you for stopping by today. I appreciate it so much. This is such a good build we got going on over here. The city is looking excellent in Westwood. Next week, we'll be back in Fuchsia, so join me next week, 12 o'clock, unless Demetrius is doing a live, and then you'll catch me a little bit later on. But until then, guys, thank you so much. Stay safe out there. The world is getting crazy, and I love you all. See you next week. I'm going to find the button, wherever the hell that button is, because I have got to go. I need to use the bathroom. That's why I'm trying to get the hell out of here as fast as possible. Guys, take it easy. See you next week. I found the